Brightsteel's like good, but it's not like nuts. I don't know. It ends games fast. It's mostly... It's just like... It's very matchup based and it's very hand based. There's not really a lot of room for like intricate out skill. It's mostly just like, you know... Do I have the cards? Is my opponent on a decent enough deck? Otherwise they just lose. This looks good. You are really white. Did you do the COVID-19 swab? I have no idea what that is. I will say though, I'm actually using artificial lighting to make myself look a bit more tan because I don't go outside. This is like what I look like under normal light.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
Whoa! What just happened? Hang on. Let me regain my skin tone real quick. There we go.
Axes coming right up.
You know, I might actually like pre-repost before attacking here. That actually might be worth doing. Not anymore. He's got the 1/1 blocker. I mean, the open attack here is quite nice, because, like, he can't trump one of them no matter what. Like, developing Shadow Assassin. I don't know, he's probably going to let one of the Zeds through anyway, right? So developing the Shadow Assassin could just get me, like, 2 free damage, which I like. If he has, like, a Get Excited for my Zed, I lose a shit ton of value by chilling here. Draven Ezreal is running, like, Get Excited.
Do not deny me.
It's not really that big of a deal. I'll open attack. It's pretty close between these two. When in doubt, don't pre-buff Zed. It doesn't really make sense since one of the things is just going to get blocked out for free anyway. Pre-buffing Zed doesn't really end up doing anything. So if he moves in to kill Zed again, if we want to, we can protect it again since we passed initiative to him with a non-committal attack. Now we've got like repost if he does like a Get Excited or second Thermo Beam or something weird. He taps out, which means we're good to just play a Shadow Assassin. Okay, seems good. So I mean, we have a lot of combat tricks in hand. We're pretty ready to basically just start jamming him up. I'm good on like open attack or development, either way. When I start doing the tournament, it's gonna be in 2 hours from now. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It's really easy for him to punish this. I might literally just have to race this guy. I might just have to let this through. I think it's too easy for him. He'll have so many ways to punish this, especially if he's like open attacking. This leaves 3 men up, which is enough to protect something if I need to. Do you know when the next bounce patch is coming? Like a month from now, probably, right? I think they were saying monthly. So thinking about clock here, the question is, could we kill him next turn? The answer is a pretty easy no. No Relentless Pursuit in hand means we can't kill him next turn, but we can threaten to kill him to the point where he uses a blocker that would have otherwise liked to have taken an attack. Just to stop our clock, right? Thermo on 2. Yeah, man, I guess we can just keep it alive at 1, right? We don't need to use anything more than just this. Keep our mana up. Sounds good. Are you able to stream the 20? Yeah, it should be. I mean, I'm not worried about people like looking at my hands. I don't think people are really gonna do that. We have 2 4s. I don't need to repost multiple things though. I think that open attacking is just the better play here. Like, the only thing that Blade Scout does is threaten like 2 additional damage. He's forced into a blocking line here, and the Zed's gonna level if something happens. If he takes a Static Shock, we have options. If he takes a Mystic Shot, we have options. We're getting us basically everything. So yeah, this is kind of the idea. We put enough pressure on him such that he kind of feels forced to block with one of his, you know, potential otherwise attackers. Okay, so we can stop that in a few ways. I guess Will of Ionia is just the easiest one. I don't know, repost seems unnecessary here compared to Will. Don't think we need anything else. And if he does like second Whirling Death, I'll pretty happily second Will. Second Whirling Death is all over his range, because when you have Draven on board, that means you've got 6 or 5 Whirling Deaths in your deck, right? Because 2 Dravens for Draven's Whirling Death and 3 Whirling Deaths, so wouldn't be too surprised to see second Whirling Death here. There it is. And now we've got, you know, just the re-will, the final will. So the pressure's going to be on him to do something here. Because we have him down to the clock on next turn. He has a really hard time surviving next turn. And most importantly, suddenly he doesn't really have a good time killing us this turn now either, right? We always have ways to protect Zed. He can't go in to kill the Zed without us blocking him in some way. And now we top deck a Nut Brightsteel Protector as well, which is pretty crazy good right now. It means like if he tries to develop into this board, he's fucked. And of course, we both know he's fucked if he's like trying to open attack either. You really want to be able to punish the opponent both ways. It's very, very important to punish them, both if they're like on the open attack or on the development attack. I think I should always let 3 through. You know, if it's 4, it's like, if he's on Mystic Shot, Get Excited Hand, we can sometimes just die to taking this 4 damage. So, I guess I'm forced to block this. And I have answers if he does, like, I guess, like, Overwhelm or some weird shit.
It's too late for you.
So, I can't really go down to 5 here. It's a little too easy for him to win at that point. How many decks do you use in the tournament? It's a 2-deck format. Best of 3, no bans. There's that last Whirling Death. Oh yeah, because that'll level him up and then we take face damage. Okay, I mean, he's leveling up no matter what, right? Because the strike is going to go through, which means to avoid taking a lot of face damage, we'd want to use like Repost or Twin Disciplines, I guess. I mean, again, we can't really go down to 4. I guess we could use both. If we use Twin Disciplines, we heal for 5 and then we're down to 1 and then we take 4. If we use Repost, we're down to 3, right? Or down 3 health to 6, I mean. Is it worth healing 3 here? Probably. It's like, I don't know, it's double Get Excited range. I don't know, 6 health doesn't really happen, right? I don't think so. That's the highest value Static Shock. So now this is the interesting question. It's like the Static Shock pushes us to 4. Do we need the Zed to kill him next turn? I think that he has a really hard time being on like the double Mystic Shot hand right now. Like he is at 2 face down cards. He can't even put mushrooms in our deck since he's completely tapped out. So I think I will just go for the make sure I kill him next turn, and if he's got like the double Mystic Shot hand, then he's just good. It's pretty hard for him to have the hand there. So, and again, this just comes down to the idea of clock. It's about the idea of am I playing to accelerate my game plan, my win condition, his Nexus dying by 1 turn, or am I planning to decelerate my Nexus dying by 1 turn? And in this case, I think that the math just favors this play. I think it kind of has to. So the open attack here has to be good. So if he does have the double Mystic Shot or the Mystic Shot get excited, then he's good. But I think it's a worthwhile wager to take that if he doesn't, we just win the game on the spot with Zed. Well, of course, we've got like double combat trick if he were to try to do something here. Okay. And we're good, yeah. But yeah, that's the most important thing to understand in the game. I think if you're a new player and you think about it in these terms, it'll help you a lot. Which is just the idea of you shouldn't care about health per se. You should care about health as much as it contributes to clock. It's just how many turns are you going to live and how many turns are they going to live, right? And health can inform like what that looks like. Health is kind of a rule of thumb. But sometimes the difference between 1 health and 6 health is like 0, right? Sometimes it's always going to be the same thing. It's just about making sure you're surviving a set number of turns and making sure that you are putting enough pressure so that their clock can't buy them an extra turn, right? It's just about the number of turns. And if you think about it the game in that way, you'll get a lot better really quick. Because that's probably like one of the biggest mistakes I see like new players make.